Hello, everybody, and welcome to the June 2018 edition of Lucky Tackle Box Unboxing. As you know, we're already halfway through the year already, and Texas is already burning up. We've been burning up for a few weeks now. Texas sort of goes from spring to summer. Actually, not even spring to summer. Texas goes from winter to summer. I think we might have had 1 week of what we call spring-like temperatures, and then we were up in the 80s and the 90s, and now we've been teetering back and forth from triple digits every now and then. But anyway, welcome for joining me and taking a look at this little unboxing that I do on a monthly basis. Remember, you're welcome to like, comment, subscribe, or any of the above. I'm not really sure how much this channel is growing or not, but it's something I like to do, and some of you like to watch me do it, so I appreciate it. We're getting down to, actually, this coming weekend is the last weekend of my division of the Bass Champs Bass Tournament fishing, and we'll be fishing at Cedar Creek. I know I've said it before, but I may try to get some GoPro footage and put something together. My co-angler, he bought a GoPro Cube, and he sort of used it at Tawakoni, even though it was real windy. He didn't get a whole lot of footage. His battery dies on him, so he didn't get a whole bunch of footage. But that sort of got me a little fired up and maybe bringing my GoPro on the boat. And if he'll be filming from the back with what he's doing, and then I'm filming from the front with what I'm doing, maybe, you know, we can share some video and put a decent one together of our Cedar Creek experience. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get this Lucky Tackle Box unboxing undone. As you guys know, I never cut it. It's always even though it looks like it was open, it's just been stretched. I haven't opened it. I like to be surprised just as everybody else. I don't like to do these, you know, pre-done and pre-worded and prepared unboxings. I just like to go with the flow, and I can even, you know, make mistakes. I always make mistakes, but if you can't laugh at yourself, then you're in trouble. But anyway, and of course we start out with our Lucky Tackle Box Tackle Guide. There we go. It explains to you most of the lures that are in the box, how and what they recommend you using them for. Okay. Let's see what's first on the list that we can go after. Okay. Let's do the smaller ones first. We have some Ultra Lock Light hooks, a size 1/0 from Mustad. A little extra wide gap. Can you see that? There we go. There we go. Yeah. Those would be good for good worm fish finesse fishing. Probably use that on a spinning reel. For me, I can't throw small weights unless it's got a serious weight on it, at least ½ ounce or something. But anyway, and of course we have our Lucky Tackle Box in a old school Miller beer configuration. Next on the list, or out of the box, we can go with the Big Bite baits, which would be something you'd want to use with those hooks. Let me take one out. You could also use it on the next product that I'm about to throw out too, if you really wanted to. But ooh, I guess, yeah, I'll bust it open. Give it an open. Let's see if I can get it open. Yeah, it doesn't smell like that. But yeah, you could definitely use those on those hooks that you just got. Yeah, that would be something good going through. I may bring this with me when I go to Cedar Creek. Give that a shot. And it definitely's got some salt to it, which is a good thing too. Anyway, next is the Logic Lures Wiggly Jiggly. Oh, I see what this is. It's a swim bait sort of type lure head, but it's got a swivel on it. Let me take one out and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Ooh, can I open this? Yes, I can. Yeah, see, it's got a swim bait head, but it's got the swivel so that you just hook your swim bait on there and it could still swivel. This will come in handy sometimes. Give you, well, they say it makes it a little harder for the fish to get any leverage and throw you if once you hook them. So that might come in handy. Like I said, it's called Logic Lures Wiggly Jiggly. Next on the list is the bootlegger. What is a bootlegger? Let's crank it. Okay, next is Clear Lake Lures, a popper. This is good for good topwater action. Good topwater action. And then we have a live target frog. It's also a popping frog. Can you see that? Oh, glare, yeah, popping frog. Let me take it out so you can see the actual face of it. Got a little cup action on the front. Like I said, these are a little light for me, but I've seen a few people using them already. They're pretty good. It's got the little popper action for the front to displace a good little bit of water. If I had a heavy action spinning reel, I would try it, because that way I could at least get a good cast on it from a spinning reel. But I don't have a spinning reel to try this on, because when I try to cast light baits, that's Backlash City for me. And last but not least, we have a California Classic Frog. So as you can see, there's there we go. Oh no, we got too much glare because it's black. So let me take it out. So, yep, we got a frog. Ooh, I never figured this out, but that's how it looks, the profile. Now, what I do from time to time is, oh man, let's do this. See, wait a minute. One of the hooks is kind of bent up already. One of them is too flat. So I would almost, like this one is bent too far, it's down. So I would probably bend this one just a little bit more up and then bend this one just a little bit more down, because this one would probably start catching on stuff and it's supposed to be weedless. But other than that, what I've been doing with my frogs is I take some of these glass beads and put them inside the frog right here. You just turn it open and you can put some of the glass beads down there, that when you're actually tugging it along, it gives you a little more rattle in it too. That's not a bad color, but like I said, you can tell the hooks are not quite right or level. I can always keep messing it up. See, one's too far down, one's too far up, but a little manipulation could fix that issue. But anyway, as usual, I always appreciate the views, the comments, good or bad. Like I said, I have nothing against constructive criticism. I mean, that's what all makes us different, right? We can see the same thing sometimes and have every different opinion about what we just saw. But as long as we can all get along, that's the thing that matters. Our opinions might differ, but it's okay to get along. But anyway, I appreciate everybody tuning in to this June 2018 edition of Lucky Tackle Box. And if I get some footage, I'll try to put that together too after this weekend. Hopefully we can catch 5 at Tawakoni. We caught 3 and we missed 3 or 4. So we could have had a limit, but I think we had 3 for 7.34 pounds. So at least we got on the board. It was windy. It seems like every tournament we've either had a whole lot of wind or a whole lot of cold and wind or a whole lot of cold wind and rain. So this one was windy, very windy. We didn't get too much rain. Well, we didn't get any rain, but we did have some fun out there. We did catch some off. And matter of fact, the only thing they were actually biting on, well, it was windy, so that's a good bait for when it's windy, were spinner baits. Nothing else seemed to work. We tried everything else, but we did catch 3, and all 3 were caught on spinnerbait action. But anyway, like I said again, and I'll say again, I appreciate you tuning in. And as always, remember, if you're not out fishing, you can't catch fish. Peace. Semper Fi.